In this video, I'll be going over all the different ways you can make money in GTA Online and explaining why each one is either good or bad. I will also give an amount per hour that you can make with each method. This video will not, however, be showing any specifics for these methods, just the basics surrounding each one. If you are curious about the specifics about which mission you want to do or which VIP job you need to do, I've done numerous videos on those topics, and I will leave links to all of them in the description. I will leave a link to the source also in the description. The amount per hour is based off of going at a decent pace and uninterrupted work to make sure that all the values are comparable. The first way to make money though, jobs. This almost is one of the worst ways now, at least in the amount per hour category. There are a few good ones and there are a few easy ones, especially if you use the buzzard, but on average these jobs sort of make you around $100,000 to $150,000 in an hour. I mean, the benefit is that you can do them for the most part whenever you want, and like I just mentioned, if you do have a buzzard, it's fairly easy to get done. Next up, we have daily objectives. These are like probably the easiest way to make money in the entire game, and if you do them constantly each day, you can yield some pretty amazing results. So expecting it to take about 20 minutes per day and doing them every single day, so you get the $500,000 and the $100,000 bonuses, you will roughly get $150,000 per hour by doing the daily objectives. And for what they are, you know, for the most part, it's pretty easy to do. Next up, we have VIP missions. Now, VIP missions are definitely one of the best ways to make money in the game. You don't have to sit through loading screens. You can do everything in free mode. You can even do everything in an invite-only session. The downside, you do need $1 million in your bank account, although if you are a CEO, you can do this at any time and you don't need that $1 million in your bank account, but you do need an office, which is at the minimum $1 million. So I mean, you're gonna need the money either way to start these missions. Another downside of being a VIP and not a CEO is that you only have 4 hours to do these missions and you have a 12-hour cooldown. So if you can, I would say become a CEO. It's way better than being a VIP. But the VIP missions can yield up to $211,000 per hour if you do a certain method. I talk a little bit more in detail in one of the videos in the description, but this method consists of starting with Headhunter, that's a VIP mission, and then doing the hostile takeover. Once you do that, you wait till the cooldown is over, and then you complete another Headhunter mission, and then after that there's going to be another cooldown. Once that cooldown is over, you will have the option to do 3 missions in a row with no cooldown, that being Sightseer first, then Headhunter, and then hostile takeover. All relatively easy, again, especially if you have the buzzard. The buzzard's like sort of the best all-around vehicle to use for any of these money-making methods, and by doing this method, that's how you can get the upwards of $211,000 per hour, and that is something you can do with friends if you wanted to. Next up, we have heists. Now, heists are either hit or miss, because if you have a group of 4 friends, then it really makes no sense to play anything else other than heists if you're strictly going for money. So in order from lowest paid per hour to highest paid per hour, the Series A funding is at $150,000 per hour. The Fleeca is at $154,000 per hour. The Humane Labs is at $177,000 per hour. The Prison Break is $187,000 per hour. And the Pacific Standard, the best one, is $289,000 per hour. So just from a money aspect and not having to worry about relying on anyone else or dealing with people in a public lobby, heists are definitely the best way, but you do have to take into account your teammates, the lag, the connection issues, and all the other, unfortunately, bad stuff that happens with heists. And then last but not least, we have the CEO cargo. This obviously just recently came into the game, but this, if you do it right, could yield the best results. So assuming you buy 3 crates at a time and sell each warehouse being full, the small warehouse will get you $142,000 per hour. The medium warehouse is going to be around $251,000 per hour, and the large warehouse is going to be $327,000 per hour. So that obviously is the biggest number we've seen, but you also have to take into account jet griefers, other people in the lobby, and if they do eventually destroy your cargo, then that's obviously going to cut back on the price. Now, I did do a video where you can get into a public lobby by yourself if you're on the PS4 or the PC, so that might be something you can do. Unfortunately, though, as for the associates, they get shafted pretty much, because for the first hour and a half, the total associate wages only amount to $45,000, and after that it will only be $40,000 per hour. So they're really not getting anything. The best method of making money as a CEO and rewarding your associates is to combine it with the VIP missions, because they get a lot of money from that. Plus, as a CEO, you do have the chance of getting special items, and the golden minigun is 115. That's what it sells for. The Bigfoot pelt sells for 105,000. The film reel sells for 95,000. The golden pocket watch sells for 150,000. The large diamond is 135,000, and the ornamental egg is 125,000. Now, there's one last thing which I will touch on a little bit, and that is the Pacific Standard Heist finale glitch. If you don't know about this, I'm not going to explain how to do it, because I'm pretty sure Rockstar wouldn't like that. You can go look it up if you really want to. And somehow it has not been patched in like a really long time. This thing's been out for a while. And what's crazy about it is the amount you actually get per hour compared to everything else. So the highest we saw was the large warehouse at like 327,000. The Pacific Standard by itself, just doing it regularly with all the setup missions, is 289,000 per hour. But with the glitch that just allows you to complete the finale of the Pacific Standard heist and not do any of the setups, you can get $1,400,000 per hour. It's absolutely crazy. The only like downside to this is that the host of the heist will actually not make that money. It's pretty much for everyone else. This results in everyone else getting paid a lot of money, and he will be able to redo the finale over and over again. It's pretty crazy how, again, they haven't patched that, because this has been known for quite a while, so I don't know what's going over on at Rockstar. But look, if you really need money and you don't feel bad about glitching, then, you know, you might want to go look how to do that up. Anyway, that is it with the video. Hope you all enjoyed and found it helpful. If you did, drop a like, that'd be much appreciated. Hopefully this gave you a better understanding of which each method of making money does and if it's the best for you. See you all in the next video though. As always, it's your boy Saintsfan. I'm out. Peace.